The Galactic Council Station floated in deep space, bright and massive, like a small artificial world. Inside its great hall, hundreds of alien species sat in silence, each one powerful, ancient, and proud. This was the place where the fate of entire star systems was decided. Today's meeting was supposed to be simple, another debate about borders, trade, and control. No one expected Earth. As the council speakers argued, a sharp alert cut through the hall. Lights shifted from calm blue to warning red. A new signal had appeared at the edge of the station's sensors. An unknown ship had arrived. The ship was strange. It was not large, not aggressive, and not decorated with symbols of power. Its design was simple and clean, made of dark metal with soft white lights. It did not look like a warship. It did not look like a trader either. Confusion spread through the council. "Identify yourself," one of the senior counselors demanded. The reply came instantly, calm and clear. "This is a vessel from Earth. We request entry to the Galactic Council." The hall erupted in noise. Many species had heard of Earth, a young world, a minor one, still divided, still fighting itself, not important enough to stand here. "Earth has no seat," another voice snapped. They were never invited. But before the argument could grow louder, the human ship moved forward, slowly, carefully, stopping just outside the main viewing window. Then something unexpected happened. The ship did not power weapons. It did not raise shields. It simply waited. Silence fell across the hall. For the first time in centuries, the Galactic Council had nothing to say. Sensors showed no hidden fleets, no traps, no threats. Only a single human ship, alone and completely unafraid. Some felt anger. Others felt curiosity. A few felt something deeper, unease. Earth had arrived without force, without fear, and without permission. And everyone in the Galactic Council understood one thing. Whatever happened next, the galaxy would never be the same again. The silence inside the Galactic Council Hall lasted longer than anyone expected. Ancient species who had ruled star systems for thousands of years found themselves waiting. The human ship remained still, its light steady, as if time itself did not matter to it. Finally, the central platform activated. A human figure appeared as a hologram. The human was tall, dressed in simple dark clothing, with no armor, no weapons, and no signs of rank. The face showed no fear. The eyes were calm, focused, and alert. "I am Commander Elias Grant of Earth," the human said. His voice was clear and even. "We thank the Council for allowing us to speak." A low murmur moved through the chamber. Earth was not invited. One counselor replied coldly, "You have no right to stand here." The human nodded slowly. "That is true. We were not invited. That is why we came ourselves." Some council members laughed. Others watched in silence. "We are not here to ask for protection," Commander Grant continued. "We are not here to beg for trade or technology." The room grew quieter. "We are here because the galaxy is changing, and Earth has decided to be present." An elder counselor leaned forward. "You are a young species. You are weak. Why should we listen?" The human did not raise his voice. He did not argue. "Because ignoring us would be a mistake," he said simply. The words were not angry. They were not a threat, yet they carried weight. "We have watched the council," the human went on. "We have seen how strong worlds rule weak ones, how silence is forced on those who cannot fight back." Several counselors shifted uncomfortably. "Earth does not seek control," the human said, "but we will not remain unseen." Then he paused. "If the council wishes to test Earth," he said calmly, "we will not refuse." The hologram faded. Across the great hall, no one spoke. The humans had not asked for permission. They had offered challenge. And the Galactic Council was about to decide if Earth was truly insignificant or dangerously underestimated. The Galactic Council did not deliberate for long. Pride moved faster than caution. For many of the elder species, Earth's calm words felt like an insult. "If they wish to be tested," one counselor said, "then we shall test them." A powerful empire volunteered at once. Its fleets were vast, its weapons feared across many systems. The test would be simple and controlled. No full war, only a limited engagement, enough to show Earth its place. The terms were sent. Earth accepted without delay. Far from the Council Station, a neutral star system was chosen. Observers from dozens of species gathered to watch. Many expected the same outcome. Human ships destroyed, Earth humbled, and the Council proven right. Only one human vessel arrived. It was the same ship. No escorts. No reinforcements. Mocking laughter spread through the observer channels. The opposing fleet arrived in force. Rows of heavy cruisers, weapons charged, shields glowing. They took formation, confident and ready. Earth. The alien commander transmitted. This is your final chance to withdraw. The human response came after a brief pause. We are ready. The battle signal was given. Nothing happened. The alien fleet fired first. Energy beams crossed the void, but they never reached the human ship. The beams bent, twisted and faded as the space itself refused to obey. Confusion erupted. Systems failed across the alien fleet. Weapons went dark. Engines shut down. One by one, their ships drifted powerless, silent, and helpless. Still, the human ship did not fire. It moved slowly through the disabled fleet, untouched, unharmed. Observers watched in disbelief. No explosions, no destruction, just complete control. Minutes later, power returned to the alien ships. A message followed. This demonstration is complete, the human voice said. No harm was intended. Across the galaxy, fear spread, not of violence, but of restraint. Earth had not fought to win. Earth had fought to prove a point. And the Council began to understand that humanity's strength was not in its weapons, but in its choice to hold back. News of the test spread to the Galactic Council faster than any signal. What the observers had seen could not be ignored. The great powers of the galaxy had expected noise, destruction, and defeat. Instead, they had witnessed silence. Back in the council hall, the recordings played again and again. Ships losing power without a single shot fired. Advanced systems failing, as if gently switched off. No chaos, no panic, only control. This should not be possible. One council whispered. The human ship returned to its original position near the station, exactly where it had waited before. It made no effort to show superiority. It did not move closer. It did not retreat. It simply waited. At last, the human commander appeared once more. What you saw was not a weapon, he said. It was a boundary. The council listened closely now. Earth learned long ago that destroying an enemy only creates another. The human continued. We studied conflict until we understood it. Then we learned how to stop it. Some counselors felt unease. Others felt something worse. Realization. You hid this technology. An elder said. Yes, the human replied. Because power shown too early invites fear. Power shown too late invites extinction. The words settled heavily in the chamber. We did not come to threaten the council, the human said. We came to be seen. For centuries, the galaxy had measured strength by fleets and firepower. Earth had measured it by control and restraint. The council now understood the truth. Humanity had never been weak. It had been careful. Outside the station, stars drifted in calm silence. Inside, ancient empires faced a new reality. Earth had changed the balance without breaking a single law, without firing a single weapon. And for the first time in the Council's long history, the strongest species in the galaxy felt something unfamiliar. They felt watched. They felt measured. And they felt that the future was no longer theirs alone. The Galactic Council asked questions they had never asked any species before. Not about weapons, not about territory, but about why. The human commander remained calm as the questions came. Earth was not always united, he said. We fought each other for most of our history. Wars over land, belief, and fear. Many counselors listened with quiet interest. Conflict was familiar to them, but what followed was not. We almost destroyed ourselves, the human continued. More than once. Each time we learned something painful. The chamber stayed silent. We learned that survival is not about being the strongest. It is about knowing when to stop. Earth had faced extinction from its own hands. Nuclear fire, broken climates, Endless wars. Humanity survived by choosing restraint when destruction was easier. We learned cooperation because we had no other choice, the commander said. Unity was not natural for us. It was necessary. Some counselors felt discomfort. Their empires were built on dominance, not unity. We explored space not to conquer, the human said, but to make sure we were never alone again. The council understood then. Humanity did not fear the galaxy. Humanity feared becoming what the galaxy already was. We hid our strength, the human admitted, because we want to be judged by our actions, not our power. A long pause followed. Then an elder counselor spoke softly. And if the galaxy threatens Earth? The human met their gaze. Then we will protect ourselves, he said. Completely. There was no anger in his voice. No pride. Only certainty. The truth settled over the council like a shadow. Earth was not seeking permission. Earth was offering a choice. And for the first time in a very long time, the galaxy realized it had reached a moment it could not undo.